of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, a battle here in the NFL playoffs. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Arizona Cardinals. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go from Arizona. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They'll run first carry of the game for Trey Benson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a second down and 8. They go play action with Murray. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
37-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. It's second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
And a stoppage here for injury. One of the Cardinals shaken up. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card round. To throw again is Murray. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
Go!
Murray going to hand this to Benson. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3.
At the 46-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. On the run to the right, going up top. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Cowboy 80. Ready.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 play, 1 first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Come on, come on. Hey. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Pickup of 3 brings up 2nd and 7.
Hold the check. Ready! Hop! Press all 80!
Willis now to throw. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Willis. Flush to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 20.
A gain there of 20. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
1st and 10.
Nike, let's go now.
They'll run with Irving. He'll get about 2. Caleb Lanzon in on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
from the 21. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Willis. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. Irving. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Back to the 5-yard line now. 2nd down and goal. To throw is Willis. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
When you call a bubble screen, you're really putting a lot of faith that your skill players, your wide receivers and backs, are going to be able to hold up there in space as blockers. And when you don't, sometimes you end up going backwards.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now, it's 3rd and goal.
Liking 18. W Lions. Ready.
They'll run. And this defense standing tall in the red zone. They stop it for no gain. And now it's 4th and goal.
It's now 4th and goal.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs will tie the game at 3 apiece. We are through 1 here on Wild Card Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Field goals for both sides on their opening possessions. 3-3 as this one's kicked away. Couldn't take the chance. They're going to return it from the goal line. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Murray. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And this...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Come back. On the hole. Hey.
Murray now on 2nd down. That is caught. Wow, out of bounds inside the 10. It's first and goal.
63 yards.
It is a big gain for Arizona. It covers 63 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to run it.
First and goal. The quarterback thinks he's got a shot to take this one in himself. I think he's just a little late in his reaction and decision to turn into a runner. Defense has just enough time to get there. They stop him short of the end zone. Second and goal.
From the 2 now, here's second and goal. Benson is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Cardinals take a 10-3 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first down, here's Irving. He left that first defender grasping for air as he winds up getting 8 out of that one.
It's a gain of 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard.
Here we go.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Right back to Irving. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
That's good.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
70.
Throwing is Willis. On a man left side, it's caught. And he's in! Touchdown, Buccaneers. What a catch and run by the tight end as he takes it into the end zone and finishes the play. Greg, you know what that's like. Tight end touchdown.
Mike, so often the tight ends are considered to be the possession guys, right? They're the guy you throw it to when you need an easy catch, you need a reliable target. But not this guy. He is a downfield weapon, and he just showed you right there what he's capable of.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This taken just shy of the goal line. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Now Murray on first down. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
That's caught. And he will score. Trey Benson. Touchdown, Arizona. season spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Cardinals go up by 7. It is now 17-10. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Come on. Cowboy 80. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll run it. It's Irvin. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Press all 80. Press the 60. Press the 60. 18 Rattler.
Throwing Willis. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
He'll maneuver his way down to the 32. Dominique Hampton there to bring him down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Two minutes to go here till halftime. Back with more NFC playoff action after this. It is 2nd and 6.
60 even. 19 Wyatt.
Ready to throw. Here's Willis. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score! Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. He'll throw on first down with Murray. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. 2nd down and 3.
That's one.
Looking from the shotgun. It's Murray. He'll fire one deep for Harrison. And he will go all the way. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will go up by 7.
Buccaneers, 17.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Cardinals. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
In motion goes Dobbs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 35-yard line.
Kevin Pirates. Dragon 60. Go.
Here's Willis. Quick throw, taken in. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout, you can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Willis to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Lions. Let go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Darius Robinson in on the tackle.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Down Willis.
At the 31.
This is intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over at their own 15.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
That's caught by Harrison right side.
It takes a certain guy in that slot position to be willing and able to go across the middle of the defense on those in-breaking routes. You can tell this guy, he doesn't care. He is fearless going across the middle, and he's able to secure a nice catch.
And this will be incomplete. Trey Benson, the intended target. And it's going to be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Murray on 3rd down. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Murray's going to throw again. Going for it all. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's 1st and 10. To throw again is Murray. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, it's Murray. Here's a shot toward the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Take down. Touchdown, Arizona.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The clock showing 5 seconds remaining in this half as the kick's away. that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Willis on the move left. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Howell. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. Here's Irvin. Healing forward for maybe a yard. Max Melton there to get him down.
Max Melton. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9. At the 36.
On second down, a run with Irvin. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Third and 9.
Ready? Cougar 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
To throw is Willis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out into the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
On first and 10, Murray will work this out wide to Benson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, it's second and 3. From the shotgun, it's Murray. A ball deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Throwing again is Murray. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
A 60-yard attempt.
His kick is good! From 60 yards out, he's got the leg to knock it through.
And you talk about having confidence in your kicker, Mike. I mean, to send him out there to kick from midfield, and what does he do? He repays you with that confidence with a 60-yard field goal. I mean, that was something else.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Irvin. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. The handoff, it's Irvin. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle. From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Off play action. He'll set up to throw, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Darius Robinson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. That is caught out wide on the RPO, and he'll be stopped short of the first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. 4th down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. Straight ahead, they go with Benson, and they'll take this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
They'll go again with Benson. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll have to go the full 10 yards. It's 1st and goal. On play action, Murray, and he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8. First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Murray. Moving outside the pocket. Now he'll run.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. 3rd and goal.
Easy, quiver.
On the ground, Benson begins the 4th quarter. Some determined running, but they're going to stop him short of the goal line.
A gain of 6 yards. Brings up 4th down and goal.
Here's Ryan Fitzgerald to try the field goal. This about as short as you can get. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Cardinals will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Give. This is Irvin, and he'll get about 5.
Irvin, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Come on. 60 Maverick.
Willis now to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It is a big play for the Buccaneers. 31 yards.
There we go. 19 tight. Not Cougar 19. 7 Pirates.
Throwing is Willis. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Throwing, Willis. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender prodding his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
70 Timberwolves. 18 Rattler. 18 Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Willis. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Oh, he's going to be very close. It depends on the mark, but he is short. They've held him on 4th down. What a stand.
What? 2-2. Hot. Hey, who you got?
On 1st down, Murray. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big gain for Arizona. A pickup of 44 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. he's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Murray gonna hand this to Benson. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Off the play fake. Here's Murray. Open man, right side. He's got it. And it looks like he's going to have a 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the 1st down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, here's Benson. Open space inside the 10. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
It's a gain of 22
Now it is 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Quick throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open, so the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
They'll run with Benson, and he will score again. Trey Benson, touchdown Cardinals. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
Makes the score Cardinals 44.
And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. Just refusing to go down. He winds up with a gain of 7.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Willis. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 22 yards for pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers 1st down.
19 Lions. Get it.
Throwing Willis. Now screen set up for Irving. Down to the 10. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Tampa.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now Willis and his offense preparing to go for two.
Ready?
Will set up for the
76.
two-point conversion.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's pulled in. And they're able to tack off a two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Recovering an onside kick has really become kind of a lost art nowadays, Mike. You just don't see it very often. You're trying to find where's the weak link, where's the hole in the recovery unit. Kicker's got to put the ball there, and then it's just a race to recovery.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Vikings. 60.
Now Willis moving to his right. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let one go down the middle. And the Cardinals are going to get it back here just past the 35.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. From the gun, it's Murray. Pass complete there to Harrison. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And we'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. On third down, Murray. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds.
22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
They'll run with Irving. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Let's go. Let's go. Cowboys. 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. Ready.
Willis. Down the field. It's caught on that left sideline. Down the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
The Bucs will set up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. Out to his right. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points. Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win for the Cardinals. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They'll get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson,